Native Detroit police officer Joseph Weekley is now in the hands of a jury. He's the police officer who killed 7-year-old Aiyana Jones during a police raid back in 2010.
Now, attorneys for both sides have made their final pitches, if you will, to those jurors in closing arguments this morning. 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig was in court today and has the very latest from downtown. Kim?
Yes, Jeff and Heather, you'll remember Officer Weekley took the stand in his first trial that ended with a deadlocked jury. He did not take the stand this time, but that did not stop prosecutors from calling him a liar.
The defendant lies when he's caught doing something wrong. He lies. And he blames the grandmother.
In their closing argument to the jury, prosecutors calling Detroit police officer Joseph Weekley a liar, saying when Officer Weekley pulled the trigger of his submachine gun and killed 7-year-old Aiyana Jones during a raid, it was not because Aiyana's grandmother, Myrtilla Jones, grabbed or hit his gun like Officer Weekley has claimed.
Unless she has 8 feet arms and can reach across the couch and interfere with the gun, that didn't happen.
And Myrtilla Jones did whatever she did, and she clawed at the gun, or she grabbed for the gun, or she hit down on the gun, and as he was maintaining control of his weapon, his finger hit the trigger and the gun went off. There's no doubt about that.
You may remember last week, Judge Cynthia Gray Hathaway dismissed the involuntary manslaughter charge against Officer Weekley, and so now all the jury will have to make a decision on is the charge of careless discharge of a weapon causing death. Attorney Steve Fishman says his client is not guilty despite the fact that Myrtilla Jones' fingerprints and DNA were not on Officer Weekley's gun.
If any of you think when you go back, well, if Myrtilla Jones would have touched the gun, her DNA would be there, put that out of your mind. It's not that simple, because obviously if anybody's DNA would have been on it, it would have been Weekley's. No DNA is found there. His fingerprints aren't even on the gun, and he carried the gun all the time.
The jury only deliberated in Weekley's case for about an hour and a half to 2 hours before going home for the day. They'll resume tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Reporting live in downtown Detroit, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.